We are the turtle tribe. 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 We carry this home through this land that is torn. We are the turtle tribe. 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 We are the turtle tribe.
I don't want this house no more. I don't want these bills, you know. I don't want to spend my life in suppression. I'm going to town in Texas. House is gonna leave this all behind. I'm going to town in Texas. House is gonna simplify. I'm going to town in Texas. House is gonna leave this all behind. Going to town in Texas. House is gonna simplify.
Where do we go from here? Well, with the help of Sani, we go insane. Truly a corporation that has made the most incredible equipment. Literally could pump concrete higher than anybody else in the world. And with their toy, this little teeny excavator, a salvage builder will take a dream, a vision, and what will he do? Well, he might just dig a hole, not just your regular ordinary hole. In fact, he might sculpt a piece of art bigger than most people could imagine. With the help of Equipment Share, all things are possible. Indeed, look, clay, water, and organisms, the very foundation of life, indeed, human life. Watch it all be transformed to create new life. Indeed, as a salvage builder, we take what looks like dead ground, in this case, clay that would not grow anything 3 foot deep, and the materials from houses torn down. Imagination, human energy, action. With that, and the help of Equipment Share, we'll get through the struggles, the little bang-ups, the little trials and tribulations we have to pound out solutions so we can get back to working on what's important. Indeed, barefooted, forward we go. Salvage Texas will be a playground where you can come, escape safely. No coronavirus, no city. Indeed. Finish your legacy, write that poem, finish that song. Come, visit Salvage Texas.
Going back now to the warmth inside my home. I won't let your misery get me down. I finally found the will to live my life fulfilled. These new dreams of wibblery and wii've, these strange words I've stuck inside my head. I met with death and remembered how to live. And I'll do my best to give. With purpose I can live. New dreams of wibblery and wii've. Now all those painful times, they take their toll. But would you rather live in hurt or not live at all? At last I feel and see the beauty staring back at me. A life of wibblery and wii've. A life of wibblery and wii've. A life of wibblery and wii've.
Starting at 4 minutes, 21 seconds. Darby could jump off a cliff. Go into a new world where imagination lets you stretch and do things you couldn't ordinarily do. Now that, of course, is on-saney. And Darby, of course, can do a few things on-saney that other people can't do. But that's not what's important in the long run. No matter how much you stretch it, no matter how much you push it, ultimately, it's not what you can do on-saney, but what you can do in-saney that makes a difference.
One ray dallies on. Why would a ray of sunshine stay long past its normal life, lest that tiny ray of sunlight sought to make it through the night? Seems it happens each millennium like a long-awaited flare. There's a ray of hope that rises up, awakened by the dare. Once the light is shined from sun to man, no matter who should see, it will light the hope for all to know. It awakens more than thee. So come up, my ray, awaken. Come alive out from the dark. Let the power of the sun you hold help mankind to reach its mark. Please come up, my friend, awake, alive. You'll make it through the night. For one tiny ray of sunshine has such power to ignite. 'Twas the ray of sun that shone one eve, that made it past the moon, and by living through the dark of night gave rise to a new tune. 'Twas the ray to be remembered, long past all the sunny days, for the one ray made it possible to light the golden way. One ray of light cast from the sun can light the way for all, to see in dark a path to take that leads us to a door. If we light the candles one by one with a single ray of light, then others soon will share the spark, and thus light up the night. Even when the clouds block out the sun we need to thrive, that ray that lit the flames of hope will keep mankind alive. So thus the flames the ray can light are more than they appear, and the legacy ray leaves behind will ring forever clear. When other rays gave up the fight to go the extra mile, to wake up wubtrons worldwide, and with a loving smile. One small ray that dallied on, to go where none would dare, into the darkness without fright, to rise and make a flare, to come out in the morning with the sun that set him free, to let others thus awaken, to fulfill a bigger need. Yes, it took that ray that dallied on to finally break away, to lead the others round the world to share the promised day. 'Twas a beacon to mankind, but more, lighting candles all the way. Ray became a global hero, left a legacy that stayed. So as man looks for the rays of light to ignite their candle's wick, in the darkest days that face us now, we must all join to win. Once the billions are released again, their power will unfold. A new renaissance of thinking, a true miracle, behold. For a ray of sun can light the hope, and thus inspire all to unite behind a cause so great, no one will be left out. Who can but love a ray of light, igniting with its heat this world of ours that keeps its help, it's love that sets us free. 5 million times a minute, candles light along the way, as a single ray of hope dallies on to legacy. It need not be much more than that, 5 minutes at the dawn, when the voice that comes a-calling asks the ray to be the sun. For it is the path laid out before the ray had left its home, that this meeting was intended, thus great battles will be won. Out from the dark it finally burst, so nearly lost in dreams, from the demons of the night and more, the plans and all the schemes. The ego lost gets shaken, thus it needs some form of faith. If one ray can do what others can't, then it was meant that way. So now's the time to watch the ray absorb the cosmic winds, to wake up to its calling, gather strength, pay off its sins. Out of the box